Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I'm LP Marshall 94, and today bringing a update slash rant. Unfortunately, we'll do the update first, quick out the way, just for anyone who wants to quickly know instead of listening to me rant on. Still working on getting the new setup sorted. I'm having problems with cables and stuff for the graphics card that I'm trying to use, and it's all a bunch of chaos. But we are working towards it. Soon I will have a much better setup and you won't see my bedroom. And that'll be much more sorted, which means I will then get back to doing YouTube, finishing off Tomb Raider, Fable 3. I might carry on with Minecraft, but I'm not sure. I may start a new game. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Those are about the only ones that I am going to be continuing on with. I know I've got like a couple that are kind of spits and spurts. Like, I have got Age of Mythology going, and I really am meant to be getting back to that now, but I think I've left that really too long. I've just not had a chance to sort it, so I think I'm just going to leave that one for now, and we'll come back to it at a later date. My hours at work have now been changed. I'm going to have a bit more time on my hands. We've changed our opening times, so I basically lost a couple of shifts, unfortunately. A little bit more than I planned on, but, you know, I've still got a few hours during the week. Bit of extra cash. So I'm going to struggle with buying new stuff for this setup, but I will have more time to work on new stuff once we get it sorted. So, kind of a down, kind of a win. I can't figure out which way I want to take it. And I think that's everything in an update, kind of what's going on with me, YouTube and stuff. So now we're going to move on to what I actually really wanted to talk about today. And that's how annoying this cat is. I'm just kidding. We talk about that every single time because I can't do a single video without her interrupting me. But yes, the main reason for this video is I wanted to talk about my live streams. Because basically, I've had enough. For about the last month, there've been nothing but aggro. And I'm sick of it. I am sick to death of people kicking off at each other. It's not what my stream's about, and it does seem to be my stream. We've got quite a few group of us that stream, but it seems to keep being mine that everyone decides to kick off on. And I've had enough. It's making it such a hostile environment. I finish streams, I end up in a bad mood because people have been kicking off at each other. And then immediately feel responsible. It's like, well, it's my stream, you know. They came to my stream to watch and ended up bloody being got at. And I've had it. I really have. It was not the kind of environment we were meant to be having. My stream is meant to be a place to get away from your problem. What it seems to be is everyone's going through something at the minute. Everyone here is having problems in real life. And I completely understand that. You know, we all are. We all have things going on. And we do our best to help each other. But you can't sit there and take things out on other people. It's not what the streams were about. Let me take you back about 2-3 years ago now. I was sat one night in a live stream watching Necroscope play. What was he playing? It was either Pokemon or Tony Hawk's. I think it was when he was doing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That sort of time. But anyway, it don't matter what game. Was in a Necroscope 86 stream. And I met a few people. You know, I'd been going to a couple of streams anyway, and I'd spent the last 2 years before that living off Necro videos. I am who I am today because of Necro. I went through a really rough patch in my mid to late teens. Everything was just getting on top of me. I nearly put myself in hospital. Things just got really bad for me. And I got through it by watching Necroscope's videos and live streams. And you know what? I owe the guy so much because of that. So I was sat in that stream and I met a few people, you know, Ronnie was there with me in that as well. We met a few people in that and we got on great. You know, that's where I met Gary, I met Sam, I met Sherry, who, you know, fucking 3 years down the line, we've now actually been together for a year. So, you know, I owe Necker that too. And we all got on great, but we were helping each other with problems. We all had our own problems at that point, and we'd all been talking about them with each other, as well as having a laugh and a giggle. And we all got on great. So when Necro ended the stream, we were all a little bit disappointed, because it's like, well, we still want to talk to each other and that, you know, this is really good. And I'd already dabbed into live streaming. I'd basically learnt the basics on how to set one up. So I turned and said, well, I do know how to set one up. Why don't I set one up and that so we can still hang out? And that's basically how my live streams came to be. From that, it came to be a place where everyone just kind of left the problems behind for just a few hours and came and hung out with friends. To me, a live stream is like inviting a group of friends round to your house, all sitting on the couch playing a video game. It has always been that kind of environment. And I loved it. But it's just, lately, it's just people are just hating on each other. Just snapping at the littlest things. And it's just ridiculous. I don't want that in my streams. So, basically now, I'm probably going to take a little break from streaming. Because it's happening too often now where I'm finishing the stream and I just wish I hadn't streamed at all. Because it just wasn't worth it. We're losing viewers because of it. And, you know, people don't want to be there when people are going to start arguing with each other. So I'm going to take a bit of a break. About a week or so, probably. I'll see how I feel with that one. But, more importantly, there's a cattail right there. Are you coming or going? What are you doing? Thank you. See, it's what you do. You just stare at her until she moves. It's always the plan. But more importantly, I'm definitely going to leave Skype calls out of streams and that for a while. So, for probably about a month or so at least, till things kind of calm down and people get over stuff, I'm going to leave Skype calls and that. Less chance of arguments breaking out. It's harder to argue in chat than it is arguing you in a Skype call. Not impossible, like, but it is harder and it's easier to control on my end. So yeah, so no Skype calls for a while. I don't want to deal with it. Because the other thing that keeps happening as well is, other than people just snapping at each other, arguing, people are holding grudges. Which is where things are getting really annoying. Because to me it's like, yeah, you've had it, you've said your piece, move on. That's it, it's done and dealt with. Don't sit there dragging it back up. Don't sit there going on about it. Don't sit there just creating a negative atmosphere because you're pissed off at someone. It's not fair on me and it's not fair on the people watching the stream. So, basically now, it's an attitude of pull up and shut up. Basically, because I've had enough. Right, but that pretty much covers everything. I'm sorry for this kind of negative, ranty video, but I needed to get it off my chest and that. I spent last night talking to Ronnie about it. It's just like, right, I need to tell them exactly up front that they need to pack up now. I was going to do it at the start of my next live stream, but obviously I'm probably going to take a break from that anyway. And since we don't have as many people around anymore, it's harder to catch everyone and let them all know. So at least this video's here that people can watch throughout like the next few weeks. So there you go. That's enough from me. And I'll see you all next time. Hopefully in a better mood. My mouse has gone to sleep. Wake up. Thank you.